Hello my dear Aries, welcome to my channel and welcome to your coffee cup reading for September 2022. So as usual, I'm going to start with your plate, then I'm going to have a look at your coffee cup and I will roll you some dice, and at the end I also pull you an additional love tarot card. So you guys, let's get straight into your reading. So it feels like many of you are working on something behind the scenes, something hidden, something secretive, and it looks like it is very deep rooted, either something that you have been working on for quite some time, or just something that you've wanted, like a dream, a hidden desire, something like that. And this will probably be the main focus in September for you. And I see a couple people around you, like I see 4 people very close to you. This could be family, it could be friends, people from work or school. And there's one person that is more distant, like maybe someone you lost connection with, or someone is going to leave your life, you know, maybe you end a friendship, or someone is leaving. It feels like you're in a circle. Maybe even someone is like changing jobs that was very close to you. Could be someone from work, because I see like a group of people here. Could be a friendship group, could be co-workers. That's what I'm seeing here as well. But they're not quite connected to whatever you are working on behind the scenes. This is it is happening in September, but your main focus is totally somewhere else. So it could be that this one person who is like slowly exiting your life, maybe you're not even aware of it. And probably within the next couple of months, you're going to realize, wait one second, where is this person here? He's not here anymore? What? Did this person change jobs? Something like that. And then you're going to rethink about them. But it's not your main priority in September. It is more like your hidden secret desire, work project, something like that. And it is very like, you put a lot of work into this situation here. I cannot quite see what it is. And it could be in private, to be honest, because it doesn't look like it is connected to work. It is more like deep rooted. It could be within the family, it could be within your love life. Just something that you're not showing to the world yet, but you're working on something. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So let's see what we have in your coffee cup. Wow, there are many energies around you in September. And you, as an Aries, come off around like big time. It's like main focus is on yourself, and it could be connected to the secret project that you're having. And it is like you're trying to make conclusion. If this is a person that you may be secretly in love with, or a person that you work on this project with, it could be that you're double checking them. It's like, okay, can I really trust this person? Is this person reliable? Can I, like, is it safe to love? Is it safe to invest? Is it safe to open myself up? Or is it safe to tell this particular person about my secret project, basically? whatever that is. It could be your feelings, you know, that you have very deep rooted feelings for someone. Um, it could be a project, as I said, work project, school project. It could be home related. So you're checking if you can trust someone. And you could come off more aggressive, to be honest. Um, it could be even that maybe you're being too direct with people. Could be also connected to Mars and Gemini right now. Makes people a little more aggressive and, let's say, spicy when they talk. But it's like you're a very hardworking person and you really want to make this thing, this situation, this relationship, this project work. And therefore you're double checking big time. And for those of you who have like your own business, it could be that you're maybe thinking about hiring someone or starting your own business and you're not sure if you should tell it to someone or who you should let into your boat, let's say. Also feels like maybe you do some job interviews, but you're like the interviewer. You know, it's like you're more the leading person. And if you are going on job interviews, it feels like you're going to make them feel like, oh okay, do we make the interview with you or are you making the interview with them? Basically like that, because you come up very strong. Interesting, the South Node is coming up here, so there is a release you will be having in September. It's like something you have to let go of. Something is going to exit your life, but we're going to have a look about this with your dices, because I cannot see to what it is relating to, but there is a release. And it could be, you know, that you've been hurt before and now, or you know, there was like a lot of mistrust and that's why you come off like full Aries. You're going to tell people what it is, you know, you're not letting someone boss you around. You tell someone exactly what you want. As I said, if you go on job interviews, you, well, I think it would be probably a good advice to really think about. I mean, it's Virgo season right now, to really think about the words before you say it, you know, because it could come off as too aggressive to some people, but it feels like you're going to tell people, okay, look, this is the salary that I want, this is my requirement, those are my expectations. Yeah, it feels like that. But for some of you, it could also mean that there is a person in your life right now that is embodying this type of energy, okay? That you have someone in your circle that is more aggressive, that is pushing you, and this person will probably show you their true colors in September. And it feels like, you know, if someone is like bossing you around and you're super annoyed by them, it feels like they don't do it to bully you or anything like that. They do it because they know you can do better and therefore they want you to do better. You know, that's the Virgo energy, you know, being very like, what is this? This is not looking good, right? They're not doing that because they want to hurt you or bully you. It's just they would like to do they want you to do better because they know you can do better. That's what I'm seeing here. So if you have this type of energy around you, from someone external, they don't mean bad. They don't mean it in a bad way. That's what I'm feeling here. And it feels like some of you have been on quite some trips, to be honest, very much on the go. You experienced a lot in the last couple of months. And I think this path that you are on right now, this made you super strong. And it brought you to that point where you say, okay, you know what? I know exactly what I want. And you know what else I know? I know even better what I do not want. This is the type of energy that I'm getting here. Yep. It's very interesting energy, I have to say. So, feels like people, they're not going to step on your toes in September. Because they can feel it, you know, even though, I mean, you might say something that is a little bit rough or even hurtful, but they can feel your energies, you know. They can feel that you're not someone to play around with in general, but especially in September. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So guys, let's have a look at your dices. And first, let's see, what are you going to release in September? So we have Saturn and we have Pisces. So you guys, it feels like some of you could release a dream, a fantasy, something that you held on for a very long time, and probably in September you come to the conclusion, you know what, it's not going anywhere. I just drop it. But with Saturn here, it could be a work project, to be honest. It could be a job. And, you know, seeing this now and connected to your cup, it feels like that maybe you have some negotiations with some authority figures, with teachers, and you're going to tell them, look, I want to do it like this and that, and if this is not possible or if it's not going to happen, I'm not doing it. That's what I'm getting here. And it almost feels like there will be a compromise. You know, it's like you have to release this fantasy, this idea. Could be also connected to a person, you know, especially if this person is like a more Capricorn type of person, okay, that you just feel like, you know what, it's not going anywhere, you know, I just drop it. You know, it's like a fantasy of yours, it's a dream, but by now you probably think, okay, you know what, never mind, I move on to the next job, I move on to the next person, and I just keep pushing and I just keep going. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So let's see what we have for your love life in September, for my dear Aries. So we have the 9th house, Venus, and Aquarius. Oh, nice. So for those of you who maybe go on a trip, go on a foreign land, to be honest, with Venus here, you could get attracted to someone, you could fall in love with someone that is a little bit different, that is a little bit out of box, you know, maybe someone you've never been with before, or an artist, creator, a writer, singer, musician, painter, something like that. And it could be in a foreign land, or this person is just from a foreign land. It's just something very different about this person that is kind of catching your attention. And it could be just like a holiday fling type of situation where you just walk past somewhere and there's like a magician, or maybe also a magician, but a musician on the streets, and you see this person, you're like, oh, okay, he or she's kind of hot, something like that. Just something you kind of feel attracted to. It doesn't have to be big love, could be big love. Okay, we check your love tarot card later. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And it could be also, that you're very open to something like that. That you're like, yeah, you know what? I never had that, like a holiday fling, or just I go to this different country and I just want to explore, and it feels like you're very open. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So let's see, and I would like to have a look at this project that you are working on, that hidden secretive project. I hope you're okay with that. Let's see. So we have the moon, and again we have Aquarius. So it feels like with the moon here, that it is connected to emotions, something that you're very in tune with, probably something very different, out of box. For some reason, I'm getting here that maybe you build a house, or you plan to build a house, or you try to relocate, different country, maybe even learning a different language. And it's like you're very deep into it already. And again, it feels like it could be connected to a person, that you just met someone and this person introduced you to a different culture, different language, and you're just going to jump. I mean, I feel like it already happened. It is not going to happen in September, because I could see from your plate that it is already like the emotions are very deep rooted. It could be, if you did not start yet, the secret project that is probably connected to your emotions, so foreign land, maybe a house, an apartment, but also could be connected to your family life as well, that you would like to relocate with your family, or just try to do something different. Something is like boring to you by now. You would like just to switch things up, but you're not quite sure if you should tell someone or not, or if you think about moving to a different country. It's like very secretive, very hidden, and you just collected probably data. It doesn't, I mean, the emotions are deep rooted. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you're very sure about it, and it feels like in September it's more about, okay, now I'm going to share my idea with someone. That's what I'm getting from your energies. Yeah. But your emotions are very much invested. It is probably something very different, something that you've never done before, and yeah, but you're so into it. So into it. It's probably no one can talk you out of it. Yeah. And again, it could be connected to your work, but on a different level. I just cannot quite see. Maybe you would like to relocate to a different country and you have conversations about that with a teacher, with a boss, something like that. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So let's have a look at your love tarot card for September. And we have, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Interesting, because as from your coffee cup, you're very hesitant to tell someone, and you're not sure who can I trust and who can I tell my secret project to, but it seems like there is someone in your friend circle that you can trust. And if you really listen to intuition, you probably make the right choice and open up to them. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, my dearies? So I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please make sure to subscribe and like. And I see you on my next one. Bye bye.